So, Roger, I think you'll never avoid this. A story I've heard people who don't even know you that well talk about. As I understand it, you convinced not only Joe Theisman to pronounce his name Theisman, but even his family to this day pronounces it Theisman. Do you mind sharing the story?
Yeah, that's correct, AJ. And I've always said that they're going to put that on my tombstone. He changed Joe Theisman's name. It was Thesemen, and when he came to Notre Dame, I said, he told me his name was Joe Theisman. I said, it's Theisman as in Heisman, and it stuck with him. And now his family goes by the name of Theisman. So I changed the whole family name.
That's amazing. And he was a freshman at the time, right? I mean, he wasn't even a starter, if I remember it correctly, and you're already thinking about his Heisman campaign.
Yeah. Yeah. He was 150 pounds when he came to Notre Dame. They were running out on the field, and somebody said, "Oh, there goes Joe Theisman." And I said, "No, that's Theisman, as in Heisman." And from that point on, it stuck. So, as I said, his family goes by the name of Feisman now. So I didn't know I was going to have such an impact.
I love it. I love it. And, without knowing it, you're one hell of a marketer your whole career. Speaking of Notre Dame, just some quick hitters, Raj, and I know it's hard for you. You don't want to play favorites, but who is the greatest athlete you ever saw perform?
Yeah, probably Paul Horne.
And why was that?
Yeah. Well, one time I said to Paul, "You know what, Paul? Tim Tebow reminds me a lot of you. Plays quarterback. He even plays fullback sometimes." And Paul said, "Oh, is that right?" He said, "Did he play defense? Did he kick extra points? Did he punt?" And Horne lists all the things that he did. And Paul Horne was a great, great athlete. We were 2-8 his senior year, and he won the Heisman Trophy. Now, is that improbable or what? Yeah, but a great player, great player. They called him the Golden Boy because he was so handsome, and he had that blonde hair. And here comes the Golden Boy. He was offered a part in the movie because of that, because he was a good-looking kid, and so he went out to Hollywood and took part in the movie. How about that, AJ?
Did he do it, or what movie was it?
Oh yeah. I don't remember the movie. Yeah, he went out and did it.
So not too shabby. Hall of Fame NFL running back for the Packers, national champion, Notre Dame, and movie star.
Heisman Trophy.
Heisman Trophy.
Yeah. Yeah.
How about coaches? Who is the greatest coach you ever got to experience?
Oh, I think Ara Parsegian, but we've had some good ones. Terry Brennan was 25 years old, and he was the head coach at Notre Dame. How about that? 25 years old.
Yeah, you wouldn't see that today, would you?
No, I doubt it. He won the Chicago Catholic Championship at Mount Carmel, and so Father Hesburgh brought him to Notre Dame, and he ended up being the head coach for 5 years. And I worked for him as his personal assistant, so I got to meet a lot of people through that office.
Is there a favorite Notre Dame team? Is there one season that you'd choose over all the others?
Probably 66 national championship team.
What was their defining moment? Do you remember?
Oh, the Alabama game in the Sugar Bowl when Tom Clements, the quarterback, went back into his own end zone to throw a pass intended for Robin Weber, the tight end, but actually was caught by Dave Casper. And that was I'll tell you what, you talk about a celebration. That was a great football game.
I assume you're standing there in the press box or the sidelines?
I was on the sideline.